Hello, Thrift Colony. Welcome to Bat Thrift Crazy. I'm Joanne. I have a thrift haul for you today, but this one is kind of special. This is all Halloween, a little bit of vintage, Halloween, and fall. And the fall items I'm going to show you are not necessarily fall, like leaves and pumpkins and that sort of thing, but items that have a more subdued color palette to them, things that could incorporate well into a fall decor. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, but first I want to share with you the earrings that I am wearing and the necklace. Isn't that cool? Those are two more pieces that I picked up at that jewelry sale that I told you about one or two videos back. So as things progress, as videos go on, I'm going to be wearing more and more of the jewelry, and I'll try and remember to point it out to you. And at the end of this video, I'm going to let you know what my favorite find was from this haul. And it's going to be a hard choice this time, I have to tell you. And I'm also going to be heading up to Pennsylvania to see my sister at the very, very beginning of October. She is in Scranton, and that's where I was raised, not born, but I was raised in Scranton, stayed there until my mid-20s or so, and then went off to find my way in the world and ended up in Raleigh, North Carolina. Let me go ahead and get started, enough of the babbling. This is a very heavy and very nice cutting board. $4 for this piece. It's in pretty good condition. I do want to do a light sanding on the top of it though, and put some food safe oil on it just to kind of bring back the life that it once did have. Now this would make a great piece for an actual cutting board. You could use this as a riser. You could use it for staging. It would make a great backdrop in a kitchen. This piece has a lot of uses, I think. And then for my Halloween, because I have said that I'm going to do Halloween this year, I found some luminaries. There's just 4 of them, little skeletons, but I thought they were appropriate because I'm going to be wearing a skeleton outfit for Halloween this year. So found those. Those were from North Raleigh Ministries. This is one of those pieces that is not fall, but the colors, because of this kind of copper, that color that it has on it, I think this would fit very nicely into a fall decor. This was $2. It is a music box. And let's see if we can see where it's made in. And my cool new glasses. I picked these up when I was shopping with Sandra, same day that I went to the jewelry sale. They just go around your head like this, and they're magnetic. So I shouldn't be going all the time. Where are my glasses? Where are my glasses? Let me see. The tag is pulled off of it, but I do believe it says it was made in China. And it plays Amazing Grace because it is a music box. Pretty cool piece, I thought. I found a couple more of these vintage. I think somebody told me these were from the 60s or the 70s. These wood and cork trivets. They are made in Taiwan. I found these at the Glen Eyre retirement sale. And the day that I went, everything was 50% off. So I ended up paying $1 for both of them. Pretty good. And one of the trivets that I showed you recently in one of my haul videos has sold in my booth. So that leads me to believe that people are looking for these things. So that is why I picked those up. Now this young lady, I just picked her up. She is a vintage Halloween piece made in Taiwan. I paid $6 for her. Unfortunately, she's going to make noise here in just a second when I turn her on. See, she makes that noise, and if you can see, her eyes are lighting up. But she's supposed to do something else, and she doesn't do it. See, I think she's supposed to dance when you press the button under her skirt one more time, but she's not doing what she's supposed to. I wish I had known that. I probably would not have picked her up, not for $6, knowing that she didn't fully work. But I picked her up, so I will go ahead and put her in the booth with the batteries in so people can test her, and I'll mark her as is. But it's not very often that you come across vintage Halloween. These 3 pieces I found at the Garage Brothers sale. Now these are definitely pumpkin. These are definitely fall, but I really like the color combination together, and I think these would be great in somebody's home. One of the stalks, oh, this one right here, I just have to glue it back down a little bit, and they're cushy. These are not vintage by any stretch of the imagination, but I did pick them up. I don't know what I paid for them because I haven't counted up all of the items that I purchased at that sale to be able to get an average price per piece. Also, though, at that sale, I did find this, and I believe it's a juicer. I think it's a juicer anyway. I could be wrong. Now, this was marked $5. I'm going to have to sand that off. This was probably picked up at a Goodwill and then somehow ended up at the Garage Brothers sale. But this is a good fall decor piece as well because of the wood, I think. Halloween. Cute little bowl. Isn't this adorable? This was originally at Ross. Supposed to retail for $10. Their price was $7. And this is from Jack-o'-lantern Lane. But how adorable this would be in somebody's home for Halloween time. They had little kids that didn't want to scare them, but make it a fun Halloween. And then I also found at that same sale this pumpkin pie mold. This is from Harvest, and as you can see, it does have the recipe on the inside. This is in beautiful condition. I doubt that this was ever used. This too had originally been purchased at a Goodwill because I recognized their marker, of course. And at the Garage Brothers sale, I'm not sure what I paid for that piece. Heidi found these for me at that sale and gave them to me. They are bats, so I'm going to keep these. These are not going anywhere. I might put them up in my booth for Halloween just as a display, or I might just put them right up there underneath of Rebecca. I think that's probably, that's what I'm going to do because I already have a Happy Halloween sign up in my booth, die cut, and these would look cute right there with Rebecca. This was from the Garage Brothers sale as well. Happy Haunting. Isn't that adorable? And is that the night? No, I don't know what that is from. It is Disney though, because it does say Disney on it, but I'm not sure where that character is from. I'm sure that somebody out there is going to know where that is from, so you can let me know down in the comments section. Now this is a beautiful fall piece, and I was surprised that no one had picked this up yet at the Garage Brothers sale. It's a little soup tureen, and all 3 pieces are there. The bottom of it, the spoon, which this is hard to find, these tureens with the spoon in them, and then this beautiful top. I mean, I just think that just screams fall. It is such a pretty piece, but I was so happy that nobody else got it, and I was able to. Oh, it does have a marking on the bottom. Oh, it says Japan on the bottom of it. So I was very happy to pick this piece up. Look at how pretty that is on somebody's Thanksgiving table. This also is of what I'm calling a fall piece, and that is because of the gray and the dark blue, almost like a slate blue, I think, on this pottery piece. There is a name on it. I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. And where did I pick this up? I think I got this at the retirement sale at Glen Eyre, I believe. Well, no, there's not a price tag on it. Well, I don't know where I got it. I'm glad I picked it up. Also, keeping with that kind of fall color scheme, this pretty vase looks like a mushroom to me. Now, this I did pick up at Glen Eyre, and there's a little sticker on it that says Made in China. I think that's a beautiful piece. I don't know if I would put maybe cut mums in here or dried flowers. Either way, I do like that one. There we are. And another really cute piece for Halloween is this little kitty bowl. Isn't he adorable? Look at him. Look at that face. Oh my goodness. He is so cute. He is from the Main Ingredients dishwasher and microwave safe. And this was $2.50. Where did I pick this up at? All it says is, it just says thank you. It doesn't say where, and I can't remember. Imagine that, I can't remember. This I know I got at Recovered Treasures, which is right close to my house. This was only 75 cents, and this is a really nice piece. It is for candle. So wouldn't that look cute with the candle lit up inside of that? And it's pretty clean. I wonder if that was ever used. Now this piece I got at North Raleigh Ministries. And it says gather on it with the pumpkins in the wheelbarrow. That's a really pretty piece. I like this. Very, very lightweight wood. Not a balsa wood, but pretty lightweight. But that would look fantastic. That would look fantastic on somebody's wall for like right before and after Thanksgiving. That's nice. I like that. Now this little lady, I know I picked her up at North Raleigh Ministries. I paid $6 for her, which was a little much for me, but I really like her. I'm going to Google Lens search her because for some reason this face just looks like something that is something that I should know. And it just says made in China on the bottom of it. No other tags, but I am going to search on her. I think she's pretty cool looking. And she doesn't do anything, so I don't have to worry about her not working. These are two more pieces that I purchased with fall in mind because of their color. And first is this copper piece. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness, look at the spout on here. That is just beautiful to me. And it does have a tag on the bottom of it, but most of it has been ripped off, so that would look great in a fall display, as would this one. And this one has, well, this one does have a little bit of, like, you could see, there we go. See the little bumps there? And that also had a tag on it, but it is gone. But another great looking fall piece because of that warm kind of copper color that is on that. I have a few more pieces to show you yet. This was from North Raleigh Ministries. I love this. I love this. And this is a music box. It was, let's see, retail was $20, and there, wherever it was being sold at, it was $14.99. I don't recognize that. Isn't that pretty? And even, oh, maybe if you looked at the cat, it would be even prettier. It sounds kind of like scattered and just like the glitter that's falling down. Like doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I like that. And it says incantations, spells, brews, and potions. So I hope that that does not last long up in the booth. Okay, you can hush now. These, I'm not sure where I picked these up. This might have been from Recovered Treasures. And these are going to be older pieces. It's a set of 3. Oh, these are Homeco. All right. Copyright. Oh, goodness. Put on my handy dandy new glasses here. If this is in, oh yes, no, Roman numerals. I have no idea. But there are these 2 pieces. Again, kind of the darker colors for fall. And then this sort of medallion piece that I would probably stage. If I were to put these on the wall, I'd probably put the medallion between these 2. But I thought that was a pretty cool find. I do like those. I don't pick that kind of thing up very often, so we will see how they do. Now, do you guys remember Casual Corner? I'm sure a lot of you do. Did you know that Casual Corner pieces are now vintage? Yes, I looked it up. I found this dress at Recovered Treasures by my house. I think it is a beautiful dress for the fall time. This black and white, is that houndstooth that this is? And I thought, well, how long have they been out of business? Because I knew they were out of business. It was either in 2001 or 2005 that they went out of business. So either one of those dates makes this a vintage piece. I found some buttons for myself. Well, not for myself, for my button jars. $1.75 for these. And the button jars, they do sell up in the booth. Sometimes they take a little while, but I think I've said it before, they don't take up a lot of space. So yeah, I'll go ahead and pick those up. Now this bucket right here, this is so cool. This is also from Recovered Treasures, $6.75. Look at him. Isn't he great? I love this. Somebody else is going to love this too. And inside of it were a couple of pumpkins that they just threw in. Somebody must have had a first or last name that started with a V. And then there's this. So all of this was inside and just included. Even though they do have price tags on them, I guess they weren't selling, so they just put them in here and sold the whole thing for $6.75. There's a little Be Thankful. Now, if I did a fall tiered tray, those would be good pieces for that, and so would these. But these, I'm going to try and sell these. They're little pumpkins, white pumpkins. I'm not sure what they're made out of, but I think they're just adorable. I mean, those would look great just in threes like that. Or if you had a bowl and you just filled the whole bowl with these pumpkins. Not necessarily this kiddie bowl, but some other kind of decorative bowl. I mean, how cute is that? And there's one lonely little orange one in there that I would include with it. So that looks so pretty, doesn't it? Something just that simple can make really a big difference. And then there was also this little wooden candy corn in there, which I can't stand candy corn. I have never liked candy corn since I was a small child. So that is everything. That is my Halloween and small fall haul for you. Now, what is my favorite piece? This really is going to be hard because I am really happy with everything that I picked up. This is my favorite piece. This little soup tureen. I love this. I think this is so pretty. I love the motif that is on it. I'll show you a little bit closer up there. I love the colors. I love that it has the ladle. This is my favorite piece. And of course, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask you before you click on to the next video in the comment section down below if you would let everybody know what your favorite find or finds were from today's haul. That would be great. I'd love to know that. And one more little thing, just so you know, I don't know why, but YouTube has stopped sending me notifications when people, like if I will reply, and I do reply to all comments, I reply to your comment. If you reply back to mine, I get no notification on that. In fact, I don't even get notifications any longer that you have even made a comment on a video. I have to all the time keep my comment section open, and I refresh it from time to time so I can see when somebody leaves a comment and then I respond. So if you're seeing a delay in my comments, that would be why. And if you're not getting any responses at all to a comment that you made on my reply, That's the reason why. I can't keep up after those comments. So I just wanted to let you know that. Anyway, that is it for today. I will be heading up to Pennsylvania. I'm also going to try and do Vlogtober next month. So fingers crossed for that one. And I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you in the next one. And until then, please take good care of yourselves. Bye for now.